Welcome back to our conversation with Eileen McAnneny, president of the Massachusetts Taxpayers Foundation. And Governor Baker was out last week proposing, once again, new fees, notably a ride-share tax on Uber and Lyft services, but no broad-based taxes, even though, as we mentioned before, this new transportation and climate initiative would likely boost gas prices. What's the bottom line, Eileen? Are our taxes going up this year?
Well, it looks like it. So in the governor's budget, there are some new revenue proposals. There is the TNC, as you mentioned. But in addition to that, there's a change in the way we collect sales tax. It's called accelerated sales tax. But essentially, it front loads 13 months worth of sales tax into a 12-month period. So you get a one-time boost. And then there's additional changes which will result in more revenue. And it's somewhat controversial. It's been introduced before and hasn't passed. So the question is, what's different this time around that the legislature would be more receptive to it?
Well, you mentioned the Millionaire's tax headed for the ballot in a couple of years. The political pressure appears to be building.
Well, certainly, yes. I mean, I think as we're seeing education funding, we have to have the resources to provide for that. But as you know, that we're not a fan of the Millionaire's tax, just because we don't know that it will actually materialize. Folks that are subject to it will react to it, and we've seen that certainly in other high-cost states where there's been a migration to lower-cost states, so I don't know how Massachusetts would be protected from that trend. But also the economy, we were talking off-air about how we're lucky to have 11 years of economic recovery, and at some point it will slow down, and so that money may not materialize for that reason as well.
And your organization's projecting a sharp downturn in the growth rate in the Commonwealth, right?
We are, and I think that has more to do with the fact that the past couple of years have been an anomaly, and the big increase in taxes were driven by federal tax reform, and then a strong stock market, and so we're returning to more modest revenue growth, which have been typical of this recovery period.
One last thing I want to squeeze in here before our time expires. In your most recent report on the state of the state economy and the budget, you write that the decline of the working age population, people 18 to 64, is going to impact the state budget in the form of lower growth in withheld personal income tax payments, sales tax collections. That trend may have been obscured in recent years, but it's projected to become more pronounced. Bottom line, we've got an aging population, and that's going to be a big factor in the health of our budgets going forward, isn't it?
It absolutely will. And in fact, without population growth, we could see our economy contract because we are losing workforce age folks. And unless we have immigrants to come in and backfill those positions, we're not going to be able to keep the economy at its current pace or certainly expand the economy without some additional workers.
So MTF is not in favor of building a wall around the Massachusetts border to keep the immigrants out?
We are not.
Eileen, thanks.
My
Always
pleasure.
great to see you.
My pleasure.